for U.S. Army Special Operations Forces, and he flew missions with me in Iraq as a weapons inspector. But the point is, this is what we do. This is how we operate. The CIA and the British understand, again, the decade of 1990s, we bought everybody, especially the British. The British went out and bought everybody, and they put them on the payroll. And there is a significant system in place in Russia today that the CIA controls. These are safe houses. These are the ability to generate income if necessary under the radar. So you don't have infusions of capital that can be traced. You have people working, earning money, banking that money. So it's there in the system. So when you rent a warehouse, you're not receiving $10,000 from outside that's then used to rent away and raising a red flag. You're just another business person renting a warehouse. And that's what they did. And then they built a drone production factory. And next thing you know, they launched this attack against Russian strategic. This was a test of Russia, because Russia had published, a strategic nuclear doctrine that said if you attack our nuclear infrastructure, we're going to huff and puff and blow your house down. And Russia did jack shit. Russia went, oh, okay, we're going to shrug it off. Non-event. It was a test. Now, apparently, Donald Trump calls up Vladimir Putin, gets a phone conversation with him, and then says, hey, hang on, I'll call you back. And then authorizes a drone attack that could only have taken place with the CIA and support. And at the same time, just so you understand, we were hoping something would happen, because the CIA had already worked with the New York Times and Wall Street Journal weeks in advance to prepare a story published that day. Guys, you do understand that didn't happen by accident. The New York Times published a piece that was based upon the CIA giving away deep, dark secrets about how they operate and what they're doing in Ukraine. And they published it the same day, because it was supposed to be the CIA's plan, got Putin or scared Putin or make Putin run, but it's something that's been going on a long time. Instead, they had to modify, saying, but we've been doing this. Vladimir Putin was targeted by Donald Trump. There's no other way to spin this. No other way to spin this. Donald Trump targeted Vladimir Putin. Maybe not with the intent to kill, because, Trump's like, well, we didn't target his residence, just a facility nearby. So what signal were you trying to send, Donald, to strike a facility nearby? That I can get you anytime I want to, and therefore you need to piss your pants every time America says jump. You need to say how high, Mr. President.